Hi everyone, you have fun to play next. We're bringing everything that is awesome, and I do mean awesome in gaming. So this is Skyrim. We've kind of been cranking along. We escaped. It's interesting because it naturally polarizes you against the Imperials. You start out as a prisoner, and I was wondering about that. Why there was this big debate online, but if the game's storyline tells you to pick something and then allows you to select something else, which is so classic them, then it would create that sort of storyline tension. So we escaped with the guy from the cart, and we are continuing onward. We're going to tear it up, see what we can do for La Resistance there. Items can be stored safely in any containers in your own home. Items must be kept in... But items kept in any other containers may not be there later when you go to retrieve them. So, we're heading out. The nice thing about Skyrim is it does show you not only where you can open things, but also, where your next quest is. Bretons are natives of Hyrok. It's home to the oldest known structure in all of Tamriel, the Adamantine Tower, also known as Durrani Tower. They had an interesting, almost bestiary. Giants are generally peaceful creatures. Lizardmen, for instance, started out as bad guys, and you continued onward from there. I tend to head straight overland, so the little map doesn't bother me, although I do notice that it's missing here. But I do want to check out world map. On the world map, locations that you've discovered have light icons, while locations you've only heard about have dark icons. It's a little counterintuitive there. So I'm already have been where the horse is. Riverwood obviously has some sort of a town hall, which for whatever reason is showing up on my map. That must be town center. I could always deprovision, but it's nighttime, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. They do seem to have sleep cycles, so let's see what they have to say. To sell my stuff somewhere.
Putting on something.
Hello.
Anything. You're pretty, I'll give you that. Just stay away from my husband, Alvar.
Will do.
What do you need?
Hi, friend.
My father is Alvar, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Cool.
Someday, I'm going to forge my own sword.
Sounds like a fun goal. Alright, so there's not much going on here. They're not really going to offer me anything in the way of quests. And I need to find her father if I'm going to be able to do anything, so... There we go. Riverwood Trader is what I was looking for. Let's see if they're at home or...
has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
It's interesting because you do walk into storyline that way.
I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Yeah.
What should I have heard?
We did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Can I help you get it back?
Good. I've got some
Could get
coin
lost
coming in
side
from my
questing.
last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get
Interesting.
those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow, northeast of town. Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
Oh, so I have a follower. That's interesting. Pick that up right
The
away.
sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
The less encumbered I
A bit of
am.
this and a bit of that.
Items above the divider line belong to the vendor. Below them belong to you. To buy or sell an item, select it and press A. So, weapons. Yeah, I need to get rid of some of these. So, okay, so... Lucian Valerius, go. Items... above the divider. Okay, so there's me. That's what I meant to do. It's fine. It's all fine. I just lost a ton of money. That's what I meant to do. You know. Keep a longbow. Apparel. What do I have on here? I'm not going to be able to use that. I'm wearing that. I'm wearing Stormcloak stuff, I think. So it's a little better than Imperial stuff. Obviously, I'm going to have to pick a side at some point. But until then, I can pretty much run around wearing whatever. Oh shoot, I had that on. It's interesting how quickly that's old. God, I am just tearing it up here. Alright, and then he has a book, so I'm going to check that out. Fishing map of Whiterun. Different spells. Not really my thing. Alright, so he does sell spells. It's fine. It's all fine. I will go and I will find another weapon.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Alright, let's see. Go and get the claw. Go talk to the Jarl. Got my general stats. System. And I need my items because I need to equip something. You can do a longbow, it's fine. Be a stealth archer. Always wanted that. We're gonna have a magical moment here. Oh, she's waiting for me. Alright, well. I'll see your bustle, sweetheart. We got stuff to do, so. Alright, so we're heading on into some sort of a camp here. I'm not sure if we just hit a point of interest or... It certainly looks like Band of Marauders. So let's see. My sight's a little touchy. I could always down sensitivity here. Might have to do that. Alright, hold on. They have a nice system where you can do that pretty easily. If you are ever playing a game and you're swinging back and forth really hard, what you want to do is go to your options. Go to your options. And then you go to settings. Display, brightness, opacity, crosshair, depth of field, object item, gameplay, look sensitivity. Turn that way down. Survival mode, save unrest, etc. Okay, so that should save that in, and then I'll be able to actually sight in on these guys. So. Apparently something's going down on the Pelagia farm. You can do all sorts of stuff.
Well, that's taken care of.
Hello.
No thanks to you.
I missed. Sorry.
Ha! Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who triumph. And as companions, our glory must always be hard fought. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor.
So there's various groups that you can join up.
And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Level up available. Speak with the leader of the companions. So I also gained some experience as well. The running joke about side questing is there for a reason. It's just ridiculous the things that you can do in a true open world. And that's one of them. Oh, we have a stable. That's interesting. Your cold witch reduces your total health, represented by a dark region on the health bar. It can also cause you to move more slowly. You can warm up. You slow down how quickly you become cold by wearing armor. So let's see. Whiterun stables discovered. I can steal the horse. Or I can continue onward. Let's see. We're going to run into a little bit of an issue here, where I think that might be the keep. And I'm not entirely sure how to get in, but I'm betting, you know... I can't jump? There's no way that's true. Hold on. Let me back up here. Kind of walking myself into a corner. It's always fun to just drag along something. Hello, horse. You would make my life so much easier. Alright. So we're rocking and we're rolling here. Where's my companion? Has she kept up at all? I really just don't wait for them, and that's terrible. I assume that if they have a line, they'll pop up. Hoping that's true. The keep is along this way, so I'm guessing that I have to go around. It's the only downside of a compass. It doesn't really let you in on that sort of thing. Interesting. I wonder if I'll have to battle my way out. Beautiful architecture. It's just all the things that Skyrim was noted for. Incredible locales.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm an official business. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid. I have news from Helgen about a dragon attack.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, interesting. So it went from my primary quest, which I hadn't originally intended on doing, but apparently we're going into Whiterun first to warn the Jarl, which is fine. The island of Solstheim is located in northeast of Skyrim. The Northern Maiden on a wooden helm is known to occasionally take passengers back and forth. So I just pretty much ditched my companion, probably headed off to the other quest. I must have toggled it, which is fine. We'll just go talk to the Jarl.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
So, you run into a lot of poverty in Skyrim. They're not exactly war-torn. There isn't quite strife, but there's enough conflict that there's a lot of naturally sympathetic situations that you encounter. I'm trying to see if it's the switchback. It is. Okay. Or the downstairs there. Downstairs generally leads you to a den of iniquity, so if you're looking for lockpicks or that sort of thing, definitely want to be Dorothy. Dragon's Reach discovered. Interesting. Open Dragon's Reach. There's always this moment when you do discover them. You're warming up. That's really cool. Because you know a new area is going to open up. It has a lot of history to it. This is the 5th incarnation of the Elder Scrolls. You know, officially they have.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
So everyone's scared of the dragon. That's interesting.
What would you have me do? Nothing?
My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Yeah, no shooting there, girl.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head. Last I saw it was on its way. Imperials were about to execute Ulfric and the dragon. I feel like I'll get the most information that way.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
So we have to go chill with the Jarl. It's fairly awesome. Link in the description below if you do want to play along. I picked stuff up on Fanatical, so if the only thing that's holding you back is price, it does go on sale there. I did pick up the special edition because I'm in the Elder Scrolls and so is my father. It's a strange life. But yeah, really interesting storyline, very involved.
I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So
Also
the
on
Jarl
there is
thinks you
Gamer
can be
Grind.
of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that
Obviously.
may or may not actually be there.
So Gamer Grind, you can have your logo put on the merch, or you can support ours, the Pirate Queen. We love when you guys come out with the channel. Also down there is coffee, KOFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. Liking, subscribing, commenting, that is always free, so definitely light that up, and you can, 6 days out of 7, we do an indie game, so you can stay up on gaming. It'll showcase, like, an